Welcome to Movie Recap. In today's video, we will be going through the 2018 romance comedy movie, The Kissing Booth. Turn on subtitles and spoilers ahead. Ellie Evans and Lee Flynn have been close friends their entire lives, treating each other like twins. Lee's elder brother Noah Flynn shows up one day while the friends hang out in the swimming pool at Lee's house. Ellie finds that her secret crush on him still lingers. The problem is that Lee established rule number 9 of their best friend's rule, which states that Ellie is not permitted to fall in love with Noah. So Ellie needs to let go of whatever feelings she has for her best friend's older brother. Ellie gets in trouble at school when she wears her uniform skirt extremely short, and a boy grabs her lady lumps. Noah, her budding crush, defends her, and they both are reprimanded. After school, while Lee is trying on clothes that can capture his crush's attention, Ellie thinks of a kissing booth they can put up for the carnival fundraising event. The following day, while in detention, the boy says he's sorry to Ellie by wearing a skirt too. Everyone in the room laughs at his ridiculous look, except for Noah. He's annoyed that Ellie accepts the apology quickly. She even agrees to go on a date with her classmate. That night on Ellie's date, she is excited and jittery. To her disappointment, the boy stands her up. Hours later, she hangs out with Lee for comfort after the rejection. Her date suddenly stops, surprising Ellie when he explains that Noah prevented him from attending their date by threatening him. And it's just not him, because apparently Noah is threatening anyone who dares to talk or to ask Ellie out. Ellie confronts Noah about it, but he claims that he's only protecting her because she has no dating experience, which upsets her even more. While Ellie and Lee return to school, they pitch the concept of a kissing booth to a student council. However, because they are uncertain of its acceptance, Ellie lies, stating that A-listers like Noah Flynn would work for the booth. Bringing Noah on board increases the booth's chances of success. But how will she persuade the legendary Noah Flynn? During the Flynn's brother's party, she begins her campaign to persuade Noah. When she arrives, she notices Noah Flynn hooking up with a female. She invites Noah to work for the booth, but he bluntly refuses. She is well aware that it will not be simple. Nevertheless, she doesn't want to ruin her night and enjoys the party with everyone. She could have been having too much of fun. As she becomes intoxicated, she climbs on a pool table and starts stripping till she passes out, utterly unaware that Noah is carrying her out. The following day, Ellie awakens in a state of panic after learning that she is in Noah's bedroom. As she tries to get herself together, she is stunned to see Noah suddenly stroll off in half nude, displaying his manhood. Ellie immediately gets off of the bed, revealing that she's only wearing Noah's t-shirt and underwear. Noah can't help but tease her while she tries to hide behind the curtains. Ellie tries to reach her shorts on the floor, and at the same time, Noah bends down to get them. Their heads bump, causing Ellie to fall on top of Noah and accidentally gropes him. She immediately leaves the room out of embarrassment. Ellie and Lee are working on the booth at the school. When they begin to fool around, they splash each other with paint as they play, covering both of their faces. Later, Ellie goes to the restroom to wash the paint off, but she is surprised to discover that she has accidentally entered Noah's football team's changing room. While the rest of the squad celebrates Ellie, Noah is enraged and urges her to leave. Despite knowing that she needs to obey Noah, Ellie feels compelled to resist him and demonstrate that he can't control her. So Ellie removes her top and dances around the boys, exciting them up before leaving. The kissing booth is doing well on the fundraising event night, with many people lined up to smooch the blindfolded kissers. As everyone takes their turns to kiss, Ellie and Lee are confronted with a significant problem. Contrary to what they have promised, they have not persuaded Noah to join. The girls are already expecting Noah to arrive next, so Lee volunteers to be the kisser in his place. Blindfolded, Lee emerges to the dismay of the females, and the majority of them leave in disappointment. Their complaints sadden Lee until a girl named Rachel offers to kiss him. Lee takes off his blindfold and is immediately smitten by the lovely lady, making Ellie pleased for her best buddy. An hour left before the kissing booth closes. Lee has already left to hang out with Rachel an hour before the kissing booth shuts down. When one of the female kissers learns that a geeky guy is next in line, she withdraws. To exact revenge on Ellie for lying to them, the girls force her to be a replacement, unaware that Noah cuts in line. making him the next person to kiss Ellie. The crowd is also surprised to witness the sudden turn of events, but Noah seems to be amused. Blindfolded, Ellie keeps mumbling about how she has never been kissed before when Noah suddenly kisses her. She loves the kiss until she recognizes who it's from. When she realizes it's from Noah, her heart begins to race. And even though she knows that it shouldn't happen, she can't help but be thrilled as he continues to kiss her. The audience's roaring brings her back to reality, and she remembers Lee as soon as Noah leaves. Ellie seeks out Lee and tells him everything because the guilt is eating her up. Taken aback, he warns that he will no longer speak to her if she doesn't adhere to the rule number 9. Ellie understands how strict the rule is for Lee, who lives in the shadow of the legendary Noah Flynn. After cleaning up the booth, Ellie is unhappy when she discovers that Noah is with another girl. As she hurries back home, Noah catches up with her and offers her a ride in his motorcycle. On the journey home, the rain begins to pour fiercely, prompting them to pull over at a park and seek refuge under a gazebo. Ellie gives in to a sudden urge to kiss Noah, and Noah can't help but kiss her back. This causes Ellie to pull away because she doesn't want to be another one of his conquests. Noah then admits that he's been drawn to her all along because she doesn't worship him and isn't scared to call him out on his mistakes. They start kissing after this revelation. A security guard spots them, angrily remarking that Noah has brought other women there. To Ellie's irritation, Ellie is forced into a hot tub by one of the students at the nighttime beach party. Noah immediately comes up to her rescue. When she sees him losing his temper, Ellie convinces Noah to take her home. As they leave, the guy provokes Noah, causing him to slam into him. Knocking the guy down into the sand while Ellie flees, Noah follows her and urges her to get in the car. They take a detour to the Hollywood sign, where Ellie lays out a set of rules for their relationship to be a secret. At least until Ellie musters up the courage to tell Lee himself. Finding her bossy side cute, Noah can't help but kiss his new girlfriend. Ellie's feeling for Noah grow while furthering their intimacy by spending the night together despite of her reservations. Noah's mother unexpectedly knocks while Ellie is discreetly visiting her boyfriend's room one day. She instantly hides beneath the bed, afraid of being discovered. As his mother picks up his clothing before departing, Noah's mother inquires about his plan to celebrate being admitted to college, disclosing that he would be attending an Ivy League institution, Harvard. Then it draws on Ellie that Noah will be departing for the college shortly, leaving them with less time to spend together. But for the time being, she must find out how to get out of Noah's room without anybody knowing. So Noah shows her the enormous trampoline he set up next to the pool. Ellie jumps onto it, subsequently diving into the water. Ellie and Noah continue to date and spend time together behind her best friend's back in the following days. On the other hand, Lee is unaware since he's preoccupied with Rachel. Ellie is in the garage one day, fumbling for equipment to assist Noah in repairing his motorcycle when she inadvertently injures herself. While Noah is cleaning Ellie's wound, Lee walks in. Despite Ellie's explanation, Lee accuses his brother of injuring her and threatens to attack him if she doesn't come with him. Ellie ultimately convinces Lee that Noah did not harm her when they are finally alone. Still, the younger Flynn insists on leaving home with Ellie. She is determined to inform him about her relationship with Noah later. Before leaving, she creates an excuse to return to Noah's room and comfort him. She kisses him, but she is terrified when Lee notices. Lee runs away, and Ellie follows, apologizing for keeping the relationship hidden. But Lee is also outraged that when Noah arrives to explain his side, he refuses to listen and instead blames his elder brother. Lee attacks Noah, but because he's weaker than his older brother, he can't win. He attempts to flee the scene in his car, but Ellie aims to stop him. Lee expresses his jealousy of his brother for obtaining everything he desired. The one thing that he has that Noah doesn't is Ellie. Then he drives away, completely disregarding Ellie. Noah approaches Ellie, but she scolds him for not staying in his room as she had instructed. Noah believes that Ellie is unjust by blaming her for everything, so he drives away on his motorcycle. Noah is regularly absent from school during the next couple of weeks, threatening his graduation, while Lee completely ignores Ellie. Ellie recounts their 7th rule, which states that no matter how angry you are with your closest friend, you should forgive them if they give you ice cream. Ellie gives Lee ice cream, but he still doesn't say anything to her. Meanwhile, Noah reappears to tell Ellie's father that he has no regrets about how he feels about Ellie and is serious about her. Lee finally approaches Ellie when she is at the arcade and encourages her to dance. Hesitant at first, they quickly get into the music and eventually make amends. Ellie spends the prom night with Lee and Rachel. Ellie is having a fantastic time dancing with Lee, reminiscing about their school year through the photographs shown. She feels even better when the organizers set up their kissing booth as one of the night's attraction until Noah appears, shocking everyone. Then, with all the strength that he can summon, Noah declares to everyone that he loves Ellie. But she refuses to acknowledge his feelings because she is frightened of hurting Lee again, so she flees. Noah meets Lee at their home to apologize for fighting him. He also tells his younger brother that his intentions towards Ellie are sincere. Reminding Lee that he departs for Boston tomorrow, he wishes his younger brother a happy birthday. The next night, Lee is dressed as a masked Batman, and Ellie is a Batgirl. For the costume birthday party, even though Noah is reluctant, they both prepare to attend the party. Lee informs Ellie that Noah is leaving for Harvard today. Lee believes that this is for the best, and Ellie agrees. But she still yearns for Noah. The party begins, and everyone, including Lee, is having a good time. But all Ellie can think about is Noah and how much she will miss him. Ellie unexpectedly leaves the gathering, and Lee pursues her since she acts strangely. When they're alone, Ellie tells her story to Lee, admitting that she's in love with Noah. If her best friend can't accept this, it might be the best for them to part ways. When Lee sees how miserable Ellie is, he realizes he needs to break the rules they created when they were 6 years old. He still believes that Ellie is making a tremendous mistake by going after Noah, but he chooses to support her, wishing her only happiness. Lee wants to accompany Ellie in her search for Noah. They arrange to meet in the garage after informing his parents of their plan. Later, Ellie is driving the car while Lee, wearing the Batman mask, sits in the passenger seat. Ellie informs him during the trip that she regrets not telling Noah how she feels at the prom and that she is determined to tell him this time. Lee then removes the disguise, showing that it has always been Noah. Ellie is so shocked that she nearly collides with another vehicle, forcing Noah to pull her over. Noah begs Ellie to tell him what she needs to know when the automobile comes to a stop. Ellie then admits that she adores him. They continue to spend time together until Ellie drops him off at the airport. They both find it tough to say goodbye, but Noah assures Ellie that they will make it work. Ellie gives Noah one more kiss before following him as he walks away, trying desperately not to cry. Ellie exits the airport and rides Noah's motorcycle back home, while fondly recalling the kissing booth that started it all. Thanks for watching. Please like, subscribe, and click the bell icon to get new movie recaps.